Hey there, tax enthusiasts and law buffs. Welcome back to our weekly update, where we dive into the juiciest developments in taxation and corporate law for the week ended April 12, 2025. It's like your favorite legal soap opera, packed with twists, turns, and some serious courtroom drama. Whether you are a salaried pro, a business owner, or just curious, we've got something for everyone. So, settle in, and let's unpack the latest under the Income Tax Act, GST law, and corporate updates in a way that's fun and easy to get. We're kicking things off with the Income Tax Act, and the Mumbai Tribunal just dropped a gem in Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax versus Gabriel India Limited. Imagine a company doing its bit for society with corporate social responsibility spending, then claiming a tax break under Section 80G for half that amount. Sounds fair, right? The assessing officer wasn't convinced, saying CSR expenses are a no-go for deductions because of Section 37(1). But the tribunal swooped in like a tax superhero. They saw the company's receipts proving the donations were legit for Section 80G and said, claim allowed. It's a win for doing good and getting a tax nod, proof that paperwork pays off. Next, the Bombay High Court got real about refunds in Nirmal Kumar Mulchand Puruswani versus Income Tax Officer. Picture this, you are owed a refund, but the tax department's dragging its feet, blaming lost records and office shakeups. The court wasn't buying it. They ruled that delays mean the department owes you interest, not the public's wallet or your patience. Officials messing up? They've got to own it. The court ordered refunds processed fast, with interest on any further delays coming straight from the responsible officer's pockets. It's a wake-up call for accountability and a reminder that your money deserves respect. Over in Madras High Court, Ramco Cement Limited scored a victory in Commissioner of Income Tax versus Ramco Cement Limited. The company swapped out old machinery for shiny new ones, pollution-free and energy-saving, no less. The tax folks wanted to call it a capital expense, but the court said, hold up, since production stayed the same and the upgrade just made things greener and leaner, it's a revenue expense, fully deductible. It's like getting a gold star for eco-friendly moves while keeping your tax bill in check. The Pune Tribunal, though, tightened the screws in Mahadev Dasu Jadhav versus Income Tax Officer. A guy sold a plot in 2007, hoping to claim a Section 54F deduction by saying he built a new house with the proceeds. Problem? He'd already bought the plot, got approvals, and started building before the sale. The tribunal wasn't impressed, pointing out that Section 54F demands you build within 3 years after selling. With construction dated back to 2005 to 07, he missed the mark. No deduction for him, a tough lesson in timing. Then, the Chennai tribunal brought some family harmony in Y. Shanmuga Durai versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax. Two brothers owned properties together but wanted to avoid drama, so they signed settlement deeds to split their shares. One took some assets, the other took the rest. The tax officer cried, exchange, and pushed for capital gains tax. But the tribunal saw it differently. These were settlement deeds, not swaps, backed by stamp duty rules and falling under Section 47(e)(s) no tax zone. No transfer, no tax, a peaceful resolution with a tax-free cherry on top. Now, let's zip over to GST law, where the Karnataka High Court made things practical. They ruled that if you make the mandatory 10% pre-deposit within the overall appeal deadline, you're good to go, even if it's not right when you file. It's like getting a green light for playing by the rules with a bit of wiggle room. The Madras High Court, meanwhile, stood up for fairness. An assessee asked for extra time to respond, but the officer ignored it and passed an order. The court called foul, tossing the order for breaking natural justice. And the Allahabad High Court, leaning on a Delhi ruling, said you don't always need a certified copy of an order to appeal. It's procedural, not a deal-breaker, so they revived an appeal wrongly rejected. GST just got a dose of flexibility. Finally, under corporate law, the Bombay High Court tackled a check bounce case in TAN. Murthy versus CK. Narayan. A complainant said checks were dishonored, but with no solid proof, like agreements or records, the court upheld the accused's acquittal. It's a nudge to back up your claims. Meanwhile, the ICAI's Auditing and Assurance Standards Board dropped an exposure draft for auditing LLPs, tweaking company audit rules for LLP specifics. Got thoughts? Send them by May 1, 2025, and shape the future of LLP audits. That's a wrap for this week's legal rollercoaster. From tax deductions to courtroom wins, we've covered it all. If you loved this, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and visit www.nmindiaadvisors.com for more insights. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week for more tax and law thrills.